What's up, y'all? It's your boy Zay the Prince, and I'm back with another video. Look, this is important. This is important. This one goes out to my guy KSI. Look, I've expressed this way too much, bro. Way too much. Come on, bro. I've expressed it way too much. If I don't want KSI to fight Jake Paul, I don't want it to. I just don't want it to happen. Like it don't make no sense. Like it makes sense, but as far as KSI winning, I don't see a path to victory for him. Like, and that's the thing. I don't want to see him displayed out, laid out on the canvas, booty in the air, getting carried out in a stretcher, or he waking up in the ER. I don't want that. Not for KSI. None of y'all want that for KSI. I don't want it. Y'all don't want it. No one wants it, bruh. And it hurt me to my core just just to hear Jake and KSI really talk about making the fight happen next year. It can't happen. And let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all why it's gonna be all bad if Jake wins. If Jake knocks out KSI, because there's this is a type of fight that is guaranteed someone will get knocked out. It's just a guarantee. And if Jake ends up knocking out KSI, y'all understand what that means for not just KSI but his whole brand, his empire, everything KSI has shattered, gone. It's out the window. Of course he'll be remembered for, the good by his fans, but for the majority, you will not remember no other KSI fights. You will not remember no other KSI videos, reactions, none of that. But that knockout. Nothing ever great of KSI we played, but that knockout. If it's so scary, like it's scary. It really is. You will not see nothing of greatness that involves KSI will be shown on the internet. Let me tell you guys this. We all know how social media is. We look what happened to Nate Robinson. Man can't even go outside no more. He can't even go outside without getting you got knocked the heck out. You got Jake slept you. Jake son, like he can't do that. He can't go outside no more without hearing that. He can't do no TMZ interviews. He can't go he can't go on the news. He can't go on ESPN. Any of those mainstream, he can't do that. He don't want to talk about that. It's embarrassing. He got embarrassed as a man. Jake Paul took his whole manhood, got knocked out in front of his kids, his whole family, his friends, like, and that's the risk, not just KSI, but all these fighters take. But it's really a huge risk when it comes to Jake and KSI. Can't look. KSI, if he loses this, if he gets knocked out, that's all you will see. That's all you will see is clips of him getting slept over and over and over and over and over again. He'll get slept. It will just be replayed, put on replay. Everybody post it on their stories. They'll post it, make videos on it. It's like KSI, and his ego is it's so high. It's so high. he he can't. It's like he can't outlive that one. Like, that is on his legacy. Like, Logan has outlived the KSI loss because let me tell you why. He didn't get knocked out. He lost, but he didn't get knocked out by KSI. Someone will get knocked out when it comes to Jake and KSI. One of them's going to sleep, and that's what it comes down to. Someone's going to sleep, and the scary thing is, it's this constant game of catch up. Like it's like KSI, he's now starting to get back into boxing, and you could applaud him for knocking two people out in one night. Yeah, that's a huge accomplishment. Yes, it was against trash cans, but it was a huge accomplishment. And you you gotta as soon as he did that, of course, what does Jake do? This man goes on and he's fighting Anderson Silva, who is way better than he's better than anything KSI's ever fought, sparred, anything. It's Anderson Silva. There's no explanation needed for that. So it's like, and if Jake knocks out, I have Jake knocking him out. I have Jake Paul. It's just gonna be a destruction. He's gonna knock out Anderson Silva, and I just feel when Jake gets that knockout, when he knocks out Anderson, I mean, you really can't see like how JJ's gonna be on Jake's level. It's hard, and think of it like this: if KSI does end up taking that fight with Woodley, and he wins by knockout, and he knocks him out earlier, then we could start talking like that. That's a big fight. If KSI can knock out Woodley, that's a big. That puts KSI at another level, and that's gonna be big for not only his confidence, but as far as upping the level, upping the status. Like he's gonna have to start fighting real fighters now. And that's gonna be a huge one. That's a huge one. Hey, and if that fight happens and he does get that knockout, then it's like, okay, now you can see, all right, JJ is starting to catch up. I would say in terms of because he just knocked out who you knocked out. That's a scenario. I'm just giving a scenario. Here's my thing though. You don't see KSI. He did call out Tommy Fury, but I don't even think he'd beat Tommy Fury right now. Tommy Fury's he's too experienced. He actually does have a decent set of skills, and he's fought better opponents. Yet, still doodling in chopsticks, but they're still opponents, still better opponents. But you don't see JJ calling out Hassan Rockman Jr. I think is he signed to KSI's fighting promotion? I don't know. I forgot what he signed to, but even if he wasn't siding with JJ, which at one point he wasn't, you don't see KSI calling out Hassan Rockman Jr. Hassan Rockman Jr. would knock him out. He would knock JJ out. Hassan's too big, too strong, experienced. He's 12-1. He's the real deal. And that's a fight that I thought if Jake and Hassan actually fought, Jake would have got waxed in there. Like I think Hassan would have really beat the brakes off him. But if Jake won, oh my gosh! If Jake would have beat Hassan, if he would have knocked him out, if he would have knocked out Hassan Rockman Jr., bro, he's at this point you can erase all that like KSI. You're never gonna fight Jake. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna say never, but man, that would just put all the talks to bed, bro. But that's why it's scary for KSI, man. Like, and especially what it would do to him, bro. Like, man, it would be so sad to see KSI go out like that, you know? After he's done so much for YouTube boxing and just YouTube, and this man's a legend in the entertainment business. Like, this man's a legend. You know, he inspires people like me, you know, and people all around the world, you know. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that, man. It'll be a grim time in the UK if Jake gets that knockout. But look, y'all, it's your boy Zay the Prince. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Follow me on YouTube. You already know what to do. I love y'all, man. Stay tuned. Videos coming every day. Peace.